water, and then he got a bunch of different guys to project a certain thought to that water. Love, hate, anger, happiness. He got a monk to bless the water. A bunch of things. I don't remember how many emotions he checked. So what he did is, after, and everything else was held constant. After he got these people to do this, he froze the water, and then he spliced it to check the crystallization. He cut it to check the pattern the water created when it was frozen. And I think he used a dark field microscope. The structure, the chemical structure that can be observed scientifically, was different for each of these different molecules of water. And the only difference was the thought that was projected to them. There's probably more to that experiment than I know, but that's the gist of it. And to me, that's enough evidence. It's enough scientific evidence. And actually, I was reading this in physics. I don't really think it applies, and you could probably argue with me on this, about how what I'm about to say even applies to this. The electron can be seen as a wave or a particle. Everything matter is molecules. Break it down to atoms, and in the simplistic model, you have protons and neutrons in the nucleus, and you have the electron that goes around it. In the simplistic model, I know there's a lot more, the gluons, and I don't even know, physics is not my thing. But this is the simplistic model. And so that electron, the thing that revolves around the nucleus, can behave as a particle or a wave, depending on the intent of the observer, by the nature of the experiment. So based on the nature of the experiment, based on how you set up your apparatus and all that stuff, the electron can behave as a particle or a wave. And I think that's very, very profound, because we've been taught in science that everything's constant, that everything is what it is and we just observe it. Not necessarily true. This shows it. And quantum mechanics even understands that. The not the duality of things, but yeah, let's keep this. I don't know enough about that to even use that as an argument. But the water thing, thoughts affected the water, and it was observable. It was scientific. You can probably even look it up. And the study was talked about in the movie What the Bleep Do We Know? BLEEP. What the Bleep